Hey everybody, and welcome to ClausenWorld. As you can see, I'm not in the garden because today is about checking on that sauerkraut. So let's go look in the fermentation station and see if it's ready to go in the kitchen. Sauerkraut time. All right, this is my fermentation area. And I have been fermenting a few things. I've got some garlic carrots over there. They're actually ready as well. And we have the sauerkraut. So we're going to take this in the kitchen. We're going to open it up. We're going to see what it looks like. We're going to taste it because I already know it's done. And we're going to get it ready to go into the refrigerator. So let's move on to the next leg of this beautiful sauerkraut journey. All right, everybody, I have the sauerkraut in the kitchen. And before I open this up, I want you guys to take a look at the texture. Let's move you guys down a little bit. I was talking to somebody, another YouTuber, and she's like, ooh, my family and I, we don't like sauerkraut. The texture, we just can't get down with that. And I want you to look at that. Can you guys see? Let me move my tools out of the way. Can you guys see how kind of translucent that is? That's how you want your sauerkraut to look. And the texture is what you make it. When you are breaking that cabbage up with your pounder or your fist or the potato masher or whatever you're using to break that cabbage up, that is going to be the texture that you end up with. So you make it how you want to make it, right? And can you see that? It's kind of translucent. That right there is some darn good kraut, y'all. And mine fermented a whole lot faster because I started with some fermented carrots. So let's get into this sauerkraut. Let's take a look and see what it looks like from the top. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. You take the rubber band off. I'm just going to do it like that. And there should be no surprises in there. There should be no mold, none of that. So you take the weight out because I use weights. Just like so. And I have a paper towel over here that I'm going to put it on. And remember, we had those cabbage leaves that we sat on the top. We take those leaves out because that was just to weight the sauerkraut down. And we take those out just like so. And these go into the compost bin. You guys know that nothing goes to waste in my house, right? Look at that. Look at that. Now that's another leaf right there. So we're going to take him out because he was trying to stay. But he got to go. He's evicted. Bye-bye. So we take him out. Now that is your finished sauerkraut. Now you make it as large or as small as you want it to be, but this is finished sauerkraut. Now, like I said, when I was making it and chopping it up, I like mine kind of crunchy. I like mine big. I don't like those tiny itty bitty miniature pieces that you get in the store and you're like, this don't taste right. This is how my sauerkraut comes out. Now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you guys me eating this sauerkraut, but I already know it's good. So hang on a second, y'all. Okay, I just took a little bit out of the container. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Now that's some good looking kraut. Oh my word. That is so good. It is so crunchy. Now, I know y'all can hear that crunch, right? And I do apologize for that. I know sometimes when people are eating, it can kind of gross some people out. I've seen some comments when people go, oh, I was watching the video and they were eating and I didn't like it. So I do apologize for that. But that sauerkraut is crunchy. It still has a crunch in it. It's not all withered down to nothing. You can taste that little bitty funky sour taste. Oh man. I'm going to eat some of that tonight. Ooh, that's so good. You guys, you've got to make some sauerkraut. It is so delicious. It is unlike the stuff that you buy in the store. You can make it as large or as small pieces as you like. You can have just cabbage. You can add carrots like I did. I like to keep fermented carrots in the house because I like fermented foods. It's good for your gut health. Look in the description box below and I'll put some information down there on fermented foods as well as the ingredients on what I used and how to make your own sauerkraut. And again, I can't tell you guys how great that tastes. I'm about ready to make me something to eat. And I'm going to put some of that on there because that's some good stuff. And when you eat the stuff in the store, I don't remember ever buying any in the store that had that nice crunch to it. And I hope y'all still hear me crunching a little bit because that's some good sauerkraut right there. So that's sauerkraut. And I'm just going to take a little top. I've got a top. I'm going to put on top of it. And I'm going to put that entire container in the refrigerator. Now, the longer it sits, the more it's going to ferment. So remember, if you don't want a lot of sauerkraut like I like, if you don't want a big jar of sauerkraut, don't make a big one. Make a smaller one. But I'm going to eat all that. All of that's going to get eaten. Every last bit of it because I enjoy it. And it's good for your gut. And right now we need healthy guts. That our immune system, if I'm not, and don't quote me on this, but I do believe 85% of our immune system is located in our gut. And that's one of the reasons why I consume fermented foods, because you got to have a healthy immune system. All right, everybody. That's me. That's sauerkraut. I'm about ready to get me something to eat and put some sauerkraut on that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.